Look at this, it's so shiny.
Yes, it's very shiny. Yes. Can you put it down?
No.
Yes, I'll pick up another spoon and I'll just do a little duel with the spoons to try to get her to put the knife away.
The immediate
Careful there, Norvian. Spooning leads to forking.
So bring your condiments.
Hey, Chad, can I pay you to get a candle tattoo on your back?
Why? You need some
Candle?
target practice?
Let's go,
Nah,
boy.
but we can fill it in with some wax.
Let's
No,
go,
it's-
baby boy.
It's something I can blow out whenever I want.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, you poo-poo piss boy. Bring it on.
And as we are now
Very funny.
recording,
You're a very funny man, Remus. Now show me that penis.
This is what happens when all
You're
of us
funny.
are
You're a
here.
very handsome, funny man.
and now that you've all arrived,
Oh, I came all right.
I came, I saw, I came again.
And then I left. In an Uber.
It was a productive
In an
time.
Uber.
can we stop for McDonald's?
I will turn this Uber around.
Okay. As you are all, so quick recap. And end. As a quick recap, everyone sans Laytherr is in the Ganta's tiny hut. They're in Ganta's mobile kitchen. While Klick Klack is still tripping balls, but managed to scrub the mud off of herself. Ventura is sitting there sorting whatever mushrooms he was able to find. Ganta's cooking a meal, and for the first moment in a while, you feel peaceful. Until the ground starts to shake.
Who cast Shatter?
You see, Mr. Ganta, this is what you get when you...
Can I hear anything? See, this is why.
Are we playing charades?
What am I thinking of?
You're the greatest bard in the world?
I'm the greatest boss ever.
You see, this is what happens when you have terrible foundation made out of... This is what happens when you make it out of sandstone. That's what it is. It is a granite sandstone mix. I keep telling you.
I've told you before, mate. I have no idea what this thing is made of. All I care
now
about.
that you know, now that you know, this is unacceptable. You're gonna come by my store, and we're gonna talk and work out a deal.
That's fine. That's fine. Can I please continue making this? I need to first deal with the little fairy dragon that's taking up all of my cooking space. But after that,
You
Yeah,
look
yes,
over
you
and
little
Klick
one.
Klack has a kitchen knife and a wooden spoon. You're not sure what she's trying to do, but it's not good.
Oh, right. Okay.
You may want to go deal with that. I'm gonna get some measurements. I'm gonna home improvement this shit. I'm just gonna.
Novian, can you please help me, mate, with your little friend here? I would love to make you guys something to eat, but she's kind of making things a little bit difficult for me, mate.
Look at this, it's so shiny.
Yes, it's very shiny. Yes. Can you put it down?
No.
Yes, I'll pick up another spoon and I'll just do a little duel with the spoons to try to get her to put the knife away.
The immediate
Careful there, Norvian. Spooning leads to forking.
So bring your condiments.
because I'm not even going to make you roll persuasion because she's so just off her ass. By the way, Spencer, check your texts. she immediately starts dueling, and you know what? She's not bad. She's starting to wobble a little bit as if something's wrong, but she drops the kitchen knife and is now wholeheartedly just fencing with Norvian.
Right. And I'll slowly, gingerly kind of pick her up while she's like doing the little toddler. Yeah! And just, all right. And here we are, out and into Norvian's lap.
And as you put her down, you notice she does not stay. But that's not because of anything she's done. The ground is violently shaking, not like earthquake shaking, like something very, very large is coming.
Like in real time right now, what's happening?
Is it coming quietly or is it coming loudly?
Like Jurassic Park where there's a glass of water and it's...
Actually, yeah, I'd like to set a glass of water on the countertop.
That's a big piece of shit.
Actually, can I roll for perception?
Yes.
Okay.
The fucking bobbleheads are back!
That's a 2. Say it,
That's
Ganta.
a 2.
That's a big old fat 2!
Thank you.
What were you attempting to perceive?
Just trying to perceive where that shaking's coming from. I think I wouldn't notice anywhere else, like getting the measurements off the countertops and stuff. So I wouldn't
The
have
ground's
noticed, like,
vibrating. The ground's like
pleasure mode.
occasionally. It's like when like think in the like any fantasy movie when the giant is starting to walk in, how it's that standard foot beat.
Okay, so like the rhythmic pounding of like something walking.
Yes.
Is it just me? You guys feel that?
I sit on the ground, open legged, just starfished.
I always feel
Hi.
things.
What are you doing?
So my great ancestors were native Elfian. So I'm trying to figure out where this vibration's coming from.
Can I roll history to see if that's a thing?
Yep.
Sweet.
Can I roll bullshit just to?
That's
You
called
wanna roll?
deception.
You want to roll against me? Let's go.
Well, I think it's real.
Okay, then Remus, roll persuasion. If you think it's real, then roll persuasion.
That's gonna be a number you're not gonna like.
Oh, DM, don't forget, me and John both have Deal with the Devil.
I know.
Oh, I remember.
Like, I'm aware.
She's like, I forget. Persuasion.
I need to wait until your sorry bastard of a character cares about something before I use that.
Food.
Right. What'd you get?
I still have to open up the damn tab. Hold on.
Well, while he's doing that, I'll go over to Azul, and I'll put like this little oven mitts on. I'll say, mate, can you do me a favor? I need you to dump this outside. It's contaminated. It'll take way too long for me to get cleaned out. Just dump it outside. I've got plenty more fresh water. We only have one cauldron. Sorry, mate. And if I leave, this whole thing comes down.
Is it safe to drink?
No. Not even close.
There you go.
Right, watch the mushrooms.
Roll it with a +5.
Yeah.
Something
no one will touch a mushroom.
large.
That's
Something
8.
large begins
That's
to
8.
crest the hill.
That's 19. It's bullshit.
Absolute horseshit. Straight horseshit.
You know, you're not doing a great job at lying over there. Well, I guess you're doing a good job at lying on the ground, but you're doing a terrible job at lying to everybody else here. Do you just make up stories every day?
Phil,
Is this how
what's
you
your
get through the world?
what's your passive perception, Phil?
That's gonna be a 14.
High enough. You're lying on your back and you see a shadow start to come over as something massive begins to crest the hill behind you.
Scoutmaster Rick?
Nah, Scuba Steve.
Not Scuba Steve!
That was a deep cut.
I wipe my own ass!
No.
I'm trying to run a
Look,
serious game here, guys. I am not being successful.
That's
No,
your
you're not.
mistake.
Is,
Oh.
That's
I
your
did.
problem. We're not.
is this just how you go through your day, Phil? Are you just like making up stories and hoping people believe you so that way you can say whatever bullshit comes to your mind? I feel like that's not healthy for your relationships.
As you're talking, what looks like the roof of a house crests the hill and starts moving towards you.
Nobody move. It's a mobile home. I've heard about these.
No, we're not listening to any more of your shit.
But
You're lying.
Hero.
No, you've been.
Just a quick 180. All I'm saying.
No, what are you? I'm not
There's
falling for any of your
it's the-
shit anymore.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just asking you to flip around real quick.
Why?
Hey guys, I don't know if you've noticed.
Matter of fact,
I know we
don't
can't
flip
see
around.
clearly, but there's a giant ass looking house over there on the horizon.
We're discussing a different problem. We know the house is a problem. All I'm saying is, if you're losing faith in me, just tell me now.
I wouldn't lose faith in some if they were telling
Guys,
the truth more often than not.
We can.
I know I lie, but like,
And as
We
this
can just
argument is going on, Ganta, you see a full.
I just like the idea that Ganta's just like, he's just keep doing the things. Just like house, and
is
no
this
one's
just the snail races over all over?
just celebrates all over again.
Yeah, I'm just ignoring.
Wait,
it.
is it a Zool outside?
No,
Yeah.
he's like, oh yeah, he is outside.
Yeah, I'm dumping the water, and I'm just like,
Puppies.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that before.
Right in front of Azul, a giant chicken foot hits the ground as this Baba Yaga style hut appears out of nowhere. And to your shock and awe, the door swings open as out steps Laytherr.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about, Phil.
Hey guys, what are you all up to?
I was trying.
Is that how I
You
think? it
see,
is?
like-
you see Laytherr. He normally had like the Timothy Chalamet, like kind of tight curls. Now it looks like Chucky from the Rugrats. He's looking a little more manic.
Wait, this is a Laytherr that looks like they've been through the shit. This Laytherr is simultaneously not the same Laytherr that you remember, while still kind of maintaining that appearance of being stuck in their own little time bubble.
I finally decided to show up.
Well, Laytherr, come on down, mate.
Did you
I've been
see
waiting on
Laytherr?
you guys.
Mr. Lincoln, we're down here.
I can't leave.
Hi!
I can't leave, Laytherr.
As you see
I'm a
Klick Klack, of all people, run up and start climbing up the stairs. Hey, you know what? I got lost and I couldn't find it, but you're back, so that doesn't matter. Anyway, I found stuff.
how'd you find these morons?
They may have
Fuck you, guy.
rescued me from the Heron that you told me not to go near, and I did anyway.
Drinks are in the house. Thank you for
Ganta.
helping my little friend here.
Anta, I don't want to like start any competitions or anything, but his is bigger.
Look, it's not about the size; it's about what you can do with it.
It's my
It's a
giant
lot.
hawk house, of course.
His
it is.
walks.
It takes a long time to get to England in a row there, pal.
His walks,
his
but
walks.
it can't. It look, mine disappears, and mine can show up anywhere I want.
Yeah,
Okay,
so can mine.
this is a big ass
Right,
house. It only goes. It can only fit in so many things. Mine can fit in anything. Okay,
And nudge Ganta. You see the chicken feet, right?
I do.
It's your style, right?
No, not necessarily, mate. It's
They're not webbed enough.
It's not. They're not webbed enough, mate.
Oh, you need the swimming feet.
Right. Good,
Come
good,
on up,
good for you
guys.
for looking out.
Are you gonna come up and drink or not?
Well, I just started cooking. You got a kitchen in there?
Yes, of course.
Well,
This place is the cock of the walk. Of course we have a kitchen.
Have
if you guys are
always had
if
this?
you guys are all right with it, I can bring this down and we can head in there.
No,
I
there's
mean,
no
I,
mushrooms.
mean, it walks. Like, I don't. I'm sorry, but like, I feel like this is just a tad bit more useful in our situation.
Laytherr just like turns around and walks back in. He's like,
I-
they'll follow if they
Much of
want to.
I don't think we have much of a choice at this point. I mean, we can leave him behind again, but
I'll just. It's all right. It's all right. I'll just see myself out. It's okay.
well,
As Ganta and all of his hurt feelings.
Mr. Laytherr, if you have granite up there, we're gonna fight. And I'm gonna start trying to find a way to shimmy up. I'm gonna mongoose myself in.
I'm just gonna
Mica.
fly. I'm just gonna
It's
fly.
cheaper and easier to maintain.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said we use mica. It's cheaper and easier to maintain.
You don't get half the quality on mica that you get on granite. Sheen is bad. It crumbles too terribly quickly, and it's not as water resistant. Really maintain this.
You were going in and out.
So
We're
sad.
going in and out, and it's almost.
I wish you did it for like curse words, so it'd be like,
check
you know
one,
what,
two.
you stupid.
Check 1, 2.
You'll just see
No,
Ganta
your
put
video,
his,
baby.
Yeah. You'll just see Ganta put his charm, like, just look at it and mumble some stuff to himself. Just put it in his bag. He's like, oh, yeah, his
Look.
bigger. Mine's cooler. Whatever.
So we might be able to combine the two eventually, and then you'd have a walking, whatever that is.
Let's just go inside the goddamn hat.
I'm dedicating at least 5 minutes to trying to. I know he's gonna ignore me, and I'm pristine of it. I'm gonna follow Laytherr around, just lamenting about all of the mica.
You walk in and it's not actually mica, it's quartz countertops, which is even better.
That's even worse, young man. Listen, quartz doesn't have half the ability to keep up shape. It only comes in straight cuts, and you can't get the L shape. You're on top of that, it doesn't resist spills. It doesn't resist any kind of chips or damages, and it can't be repaired prop. And it's just gonna go on like that for like a solid 5 minutes.
I think you have it confused with salt.
As he's doing that whole rant, I'll just go up to Laytherr and be like, good to see you, mate. Glad you're here. Where's the kitchen?
Kitchen's at the back. Watch out. Some of the kitchen staff is a little.
Kitchen staff.
They're crazy. They're weird. They're really weird. We're fake.
Wait,
Will
Just be aware.
they take
Wait.
direction? Or will they just leave if I ask them to?
No.
Laytherr, did you open a business?
Synergy.
No. There was a small startup and I gave it funds.
Right, I will.
Was this for
I'll head
venture
to the back.
capital?
Exactly.
Hunter?
See, you're getting it.
Are you going into a different room to try to find the kitchen?
I'm going wherever Laytherr pointed where the kitchen was.
Roll a d8.
And
Pointed in
another
the
thing.
Direction.
What is 5.
And another thing, you don't get half amount of color that you need to get. This is just not going to match anything.
Nate, did you prep this list or should I use the list that I prepped?
Go ahead and use your list. I'm still working on the other one. I'm doing the drink specials list.
You find yourself in a library.
Okay. I must have taken a wrong turn. Perception check? Or
Go
is
ahead.
it just one of those like obvious description scenarios?
Go ahead and perception check.
No more Dragon Ball die, because now I realized that the star is not the natural 20.
I'm gonna keep following Chad because I still have the.
Oh.
Right,
so perception.
Yeah, I
8.
still have the cauldron. I never dumped the water out.
Jesus Christ!
I was too entranced by the
Uh,
Baba Yaga house.
Yeah, so aside from the
I love
obvious,
you,
I
Luna.
don't see much. I rolled an 8.
Nate, yeah, you're in a library. So you look
But you
around
have
though.
been wrong before.
You see multiple different doors, but none of them look like they lead to a kitchen. So you turn around and you try to go back and you realize that the door you went through doesn't contain your friends on the other side now.
Fucking hell. Laytherr!
Do I hear him?
I'm gonna let you make that call because you and I talked about this.
Yeah, I hear him. I'm like,
I'm not in the
got
kitchen.
himself lost again.
I'm not in the kitchen, and I'm not where I left you.
Which door did you take?
This one.
Laytherr-
And I just
is
point.
Lay-
I don't know if
Is
you can
Laytherr
see
talking
me.
to
I
the
just point
voices
to the
in his
door.
head? Is Laytherr talking to the voice in his head, or am I like? Are y'all hearing somebody he's talking to? Oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna go. What room are you in?
I'm in the library. Well, it looks to
Oh.
be a library at least.
You hit the door on the left. You were supposed to hit the door on the far left. And I'm gonna walk over and open the door for you.
Laytherr just kind of magically appears. You don't know how it happens. It doesn't make sense. But the door that wasn't there opens. And there's Laytherr standing there on the other side.
All right.
Come
Laytherr.
on, you silly.
All right, Laytherr. Wait, mate. Just a second, mate. Okay, and I'm gonna put my hands on her shoulders. Okay, you're real. All right. Next time I go to a room and you know that there are magical shenanigans afoot, right? How about give me a little bit of a warning? Remember we talked about this when you cast Shatter on me. A little bit of a
Put my hand
warning.
on your shoulder and go, there's magical shenanigans afoot. And just turn around and walk away from you.
It's all for good
No.
calls. It's all for
And I'm
good
gonna go to the
calls.
bar and then pour out 6 whiskeys.
I'll just
Miss
follow.
Laytherr.
I'll just follow Laytherr.
think
I have no
missed
idea where
Laytherr.
I'm going. I'm just gonna follow him.
I'm still
As
following
you
with the pot.
walk up,
Oh,
You
wait, no,
see-
is Azul with us?
Yeah.
Why are you so carrying around? Mate, I told you to. Oh wait, no, it would have disappeared when the charm
it
went down because
the
I can't
house?
take anything out of it.
You
Once
told
the
him to
once
take it
the
out of it.
well, no, once the charm is dispelled, all the stuff with the charm is
Everything that
dispelled.
was with it. Okay, so I
Oh,
don't
Yeah,
okay.
it's kind of like the carnival. You can't take it out,
Mm.
or it can't be.
Yeah.
it's-
If you
there's no
make it
permanent thing.
disappear, then yeah.
Yeah. So when the I guess we'd have to do a little bit of a retconning. When I drop down the charm, all of that sloshy mess just like poured right under your legs and feet.
Oh.
So you're walking around the house in mucky stink Klick Klack water.
What are you gonna hear?
Layther's gonna turn around and cast Prestidigitation and clean you up a little bit.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna peek my head around the corner. Did somebody say prestidigitation?
the best part about this is the little icon appears on the screen of whoever has hit the button. So we know exactly who the fucking
know
culprit
who it
is,
is.
Chad.
Yeah, I can take it off if you want me to.
It's him every time.
That being said,
all the time.
Azul, you look up and Klick Klack is cackling as she shakes her backpack upside down and out pours. Roll nature.
Oh god. I'm scared.
Laytherr, how did you come to find this house?
Well, it almost stepped on me. I
Makes sense.
kicked it. I broke my toe.
Okay, I'm checking.
Then I climbed up. And there were people working, so I got a drink.
Checks out.
And I tried to get it to find you guys, and then I couldn't.
Okay,
And then I was like, well, they'll find me eventually.
makes sense.
And so now I have a bar.
Now that's where you lost me. How do you just have a bar?
How do you not have a bar?
What did you
I
roll,
don't.
Ventura?
I would like
18.
Ganta.
You see Klick Klack dump out of her backpack more psychedelic mushrooms than she should feasibly be able to fit in there. See?
Thank you.
Laytherr.
You brought them.
Yeah, I found them for you.
Ah,
Oh,
we were running low. Thank you.
oh
Yeah,
no.
you said you needed them. I went to go get them. Why is the bunny man looking at me funny?
Bunnies are funny.
Did you say psychedelic?
I didn't say anything, but yeah, they got some fun effects. They're kind of like the one that we had in the swamp.
I'm going to use thaumaturgy and dry a couple of them out and then start grinding them up into powder.
Laytherr, wait, are these edible or are you using them for anything like medicinal?
I'm gonna look at you and go, everything is edible at least once.
But
Yeah, he's right about that.
unfortunately, truer words have never been spoken. Would you like me to?
Technically, if you can manage it, you can eat a dragon. It just doesn't matter
Fair.
what happens after.
Would you like me to prepare something to eat for everybody with these?
Yes, put them in a stew.
I could do that. I can make a stew.
Wait,
If,
wait.
if they're
God.
going in a stew, are you boiling them or mashing them?
Yes.
I guess I'll find out with the kitchen to see what all is
Well,
available.
Wait, no. Did we just not hear Azul say psychedelic? Or we
That's not a problem. Have you ever had fugu fish?
It's called rainbow stew. It's great.
Well, fugu fish is kind of the same principle. Fugu fish in and of itself is very toxic and poisonous at the same time. But if you cook it just right, it's just a delicacy. You don't have any of the negative effects. So I just got to find the right temper and cook it the right way, and we'll be fine.
I'm always down.
Why do I get a bad feeling about this?
Mostly because of who's the one doing it.
You know,
Everybody,
Phil, I thought he
everybody
was
except for Phil
the
has
responsible one.
actually had my food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Phil, I would think he would be the responsible one, but whatever. Go ahead, do what you're gonna do.
Right. What? So to avoid further shenanigans, I'll take whatever you guys have, and Mr. Laytherr, if you'll escort me to the kitchen so I don't get lost, I'll get to work.
It's that third door on the right over there.
I'll go to the third door on the right.
Wait, I thought he said it was the far left one the last time.
It was, but it changes sometimes.
I'm sitting down. Nope.
You gotta
go to the-
recognize the pattern.
I go to the third door to the right.
Roll a d8.
Fuck! 3.
You find a casino.
God damn it! Laytherr!
See, it switches like every 2 minutes. You can't help that sometimes.
What is the pattern? You mentioned a pattern.
I think I have it down.
I doubt you do.
We're gonna see. On the third Tuesday of every second month in a non-linear leap year, you have to second door from the right, facing the direction
Here he goes
as
on
the moon.
bullshit
If it
again.
rises from the north, depending on how close you are to it. I'd like to randomly open a door just for shits.
Roll a d8.
See, he's got the pattern. I don't know what's so hard
I
about
swear to
it.
God, if you roll the
Cannon! Cannon!
10 on a d8.
No,
he
I
said
think he said
cannon.
cannon.
Oh,
If you roll the kitchen, I swear to God.
it's a 4.
Hilarious.
That's the kitchen.
He figured it out.
Oh!
I fucking hate all of you.
Ganta's just impressed. Like
Hero's
impressed.
pissed.
I'm impressed,
Here's-
Mr. Phil. I'm impressed.
You know,
No,
you pick
no.
a finger two up from community college.
No,
I don't think you heard
that
of
was
me.
luck.
Ganta.
That was fucking luck.
Well, I'll
Well, how do you? No, luck is in the casino.
Ganta just grabs all the things and just goes
I
right
feel
into
like
the
luck is all around us right now.
Spencer,
Well,
you
it's
start
luck being a lady.
feeling very small tugging on the bottom of your tavern.
Hey, was wondering if you could show me kind of how you beat all those guys before? 'Cause that was really cool, and I'd kind of like to be able to do that.
Hero's just gonna look over at Klick Klack like, he fucking. Never mind. He killed one.
And you dunked me in the mud.
I also dumped all of them in the mud too. They're not complaining. They're dead.
Like, I thought your skin looked clear. That mud really did it for you.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe it wasn't all bad. She's still kind of pouting, but she's you can tell she's not as mad as she wants to be. She's still kind of holding a grudge, though.
Whatever. Just have your. I'm going over here. Hero's just gonna sit in the corner.
Does Hero go through any archways or doorways?
No, just the corner of whatever fucking room we're in. He's not
He's
dumb
just
enough
gonna
to go through a
slide
door.
2 shots of whiskey over to Hero.
You haven't put anything in this yet, right? This is just whiskey?
As far as I'm aware.
Okay, whatever. Go for it.
You have your chart, Nate.
I do. I'm sending it to you right now.
Roll a D8, John. Or how? What?
go.
It was a D8 chart, yeah?
Yep.
2? What does Hero
Wait, no,
hear?
no. Here, I gotta roll. I rolled an 8.
An 8?
Oh no. Ganta
So
doesn't
you-
see any of this, by the way.
So you look in the glass and it's kind of a lime green color. Are you gonna take a shot?
I thought you said this was whiskey.
I thought it was whiskey. The bottle said whiskey, and I look at the bottle and it's just like 3 X's on it, and I'm like,
Fuck it at this point.
okay. That would probably be a con save for this one.
Go.
Oh,
Go.
I've had
Just
several
watching it
people
lick
say
my
they
lip.
want to know what Nate DMing would be like, so I guess here's your sneak peek.
I mean, that wasn't great. That's a 7.
Nate needs to go one shot.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. You're
dies.
you're very drunk, and you're also vomiting violently. It's absinthe,
no.
lime juice, and black dragon extract.
Oh my god. First off, absinthe is amazing with sugar
Alright,
cubes.
So I'm gonna see him vomiting. I'm gonna say, someone can't handle their alcohol, but me and the little one here will take a drink too.
Oh, while
Yeah.
vomiting, I'm going to grab Norvian and shove the other shot he slid towards me down his throat.
Alright, so I have to roll as well then, because it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Roll a D8.
You got any more of those shots?
Wait, so what am I rolling?
A D8.
Oh, D8? Okay.
Oh god. Ugh.
You picked the
4.
strong one, buddy. I don't know what was wrong. 4.
I rolled a 4 too.
Okay. That one
I didn't
doesn't
miss you right
require
there.
a con save for this one. This one, it's very yummy. It's coffee, chocolate, and you feel very energized by it. Your pupils just get real wide, and you start getting a little twitchy.
Klick Klack got a 3.
What was in that?
Klick Klack is very, very, like, her eyes get very big, and she just starts like touching on people. Hers is a fizzy drink with dark rum in it.
I'm
She
casting mending on myself to get rid of the vomiting.
She
That's not how
chugs
that
it.
works, buddy.
Hero.
She chugs it.
Can't handle your liquor, huh?
You see the eyes like widen like a cartoon, just whack.
So
And
her-
she walks towards Ventura and just starts petting the side of his face.
Oh my
Question
god, it's so
for-
fuzzy.
Question, how long am I vomiting for?
not very long.
Okay, cool. I really don't want to RP vomiting for longer.
No, that's one of those, like, as soon as it hit your stomach, it went.
Was it
Bubble gut.
projectile?
So all
Have
of
you
this
ever
is
done-
happening- Oh, sorry.
Have you ever done Jaeger with Coca-Cola? That's
Yep.
basically kind of what it was.
Okay, gotcha.
Dude.
Um,
Ugh.
I've done fireball and I've done fireball after eating hot wings. That's the same feeling.
You ever had fireball and milk?
Yes,
Ew.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cinnamon
It's-
Toast Crunch shots.
Yeah, I tried, and it's not good for my tummy.
Fireball
Well-
was really good in hot cocoa, though.
So while all of this is happening, Ganta's in the kitchen. What does Ganta see?
Ganta has
Uh,
walked into the kitchen. You know what? Yeah. Nate, go ahead. What does Ganta walk into?
Anta walks into what looks like the medieval equivalent of a, like, Hell's Kitchen area looks like. and there's even a small gnome person just like screaming at these chefs.
That's going to be
Literally-
put on a game show?
Literally, it's just woodland creatures trying their best to like mix things up and make food for everybody.
What kind of food are
It's
they?
just stainless steel countertops, big cauldrons everywhere, and like flame transmutation spells, like cooking various dishes. And this gnome is just in the back screaming at them, telling them that they're all worthless.
Where are you? An idiot sandwich!
I would like to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if I go into PTSD. DM.
Go right ahead.
We're just going to get angry Chef Ganta.
The trauma sessions.
19.
I'd say with a 19, you do not.
Okay, that's good.
You
'cause we'd have a really bad episode if I failed.
you you have a moment where you can feel it kind of coming, but you are able, just to due to the sheer absurdity of watching a deer attempt to use a whisk, you are able to keep yourself from going full trauma.
Okay.
I think I'll take my whisk and leave.
Right, so I'll look around, and like you said, it's effectively Hell's Kitchen but medieval. I'll walk over to the gnome. Excuse me, sir. May I ask your name?
What do you want?
Well, I am a chef by trade, and I'm here with my adventuring party, and I'm gonna make them something to eat.
You want to steal my kitchen?
I don't want to steal anything. I want to use it the way it's meant to be used.
Meant to be used. Big words for a man without a white coat.
I'll reach in my backpack and I'll pull out my Chef Tanner brand coat.
Mr. Hero, is that their Nomen ram sheep?
I just texted Harley Nomen Ram's head.
He did. It's
That's funny. It'll even have like, cause you know how like Gordon Ramsay, he has like his emblem. It'll have Tenebrand's emblem on it. I'll
Okay.
also have this one if this takes your fancy, and it's the Harlequin Hearth's apron.
he looks very, very judgmentally at the Tenenbaum one, but when you pull out the one from the Hearth, he stops. I would like you to roll persuasion.
Ooh, that is 19 plus stuff. 21. I'm rolling good today, guys.
Apparently,
Oh wait,
you
no, because
just.
I rolled a 2 on my my first perception check. Okay, never mind.
I was gonna say, apparently you just needed to understand how the Dragon Ball dice worked.
Yeah, I haven't touched them. That's how they work.
I want you to know I have half a mind to try to get to the kitchen and just roll performance to host fucking Hell's Kitchen.
Can they see the kitchen?
Yeah, the door's still open.
Oh, okay.
Mm. He looks you up, looks you down, turns around, and yells, "You lot couldn't tell us." Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied already. "You lot couldn't tell a spoon from a sieve. Clear out and let a real chef use it."
Slap on my Hearth apron, tuck away the Tenebrand one. I will neatly OCD style, like military hospital corners style, fold it and tuck it away in my bag. And I will pull out my fancy chef knife, take my sharpener, do a couple cuts, sheath it back away, and honestly, I just take like a good solid 10-15 seconds of just kind of looking around, getting all of my my bearings, where everything is.
Roll perception.
And perception. 18, dirty 20.
Dirty
I'm
20.
feeling good. Naughty 20.
And naughty 20.
Oh.
We're an adult show. We're an adult show, I promise.
Mm.
As you're as you're looking around, you start to notice ingredients that you've seen before, ingredients that Tenenbaum used to keep stocked, though you weren't sure why. And suddenly your book bag starts to feel heavier.
I will. If I need to roll deception, I will, or sleight of hand, I will, or stealth, I will. But I'm going to. I'm gonna look around the kitchen and just kind of get my bearings. But then if I can get behind something like a counter or one of the stoves or like one of the hot boxes or just anything, if I can get behind something, I'm gonna check out one of the books. If I need to roll anything, I will.
Roll sleight of hand to hide. Everyone else.
Stealth.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Roll stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone else, I would like you to roll a wisdom throw, or not a saving throw, but roll a wisdom check. Klick Klack has currently climbed up Azul's, like, his torso, is sitting on his shoulders and just stroking his fucking ears. I want to see if you guys are watching the Dragon on Drugs or if you're still paying attention to Ganta.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna take a fake.
Take your fakers, reroll, and then we'll deal with the
One.
Timestamp.
timestamp is 6:15. Nope, that's the time here. 41:30, 41:35.
That would be a 19 for me.
18.
14.
18.
Okay, much better.
17.
DC 17. So, Hero, you are just dying laughing watching Klick Klack on Drugs. You're viewing this as kind of retribution because she's been kind of shitty to you, even though you did dunk her in the mud. And you're just watching her make a little bit of an ass of herself. Anyone who
Here, I'm
rolled,
gonna hand you another drink.
anyone
This
who
one should be
rolled,
better.
Get that away from me. No.
anyone who rolled a 17 or above, you can choose whether or not you're paying attention to Ganta in the kitchen or to the Dragon on Drugs.
You got to beat my 21 stealth.
I'm paying attention to the Dragon on Drugs and trying to give Hero another drink. This one is better, I promise.
No. No. No.
I'm already pushing like two more. I'm pushing one towards Ventura too, as well. Be like, here, friend. You look like you could use a drink after this.
With that, Ventura, you will absolutely fail, knowing how you're at.
Oh yeah, no, I'll take that one there for you, Chip. I haven't had yet. I appreciate you.
Trying to get to him.
So yeah, if anyone can beat a 21 stealth, or you can choose to fail and just say no one notices Ganta. No one notices Ganta.
There's a dragon stroking off a rabbit's ears. Yeah, we're not paying attention to this yet.
And then I rolled a 75 for my fake curse. Do you want to do fake curse now or after the book? I'm scared. She's got the look on her face.
You forget how to read.
Well, I can't read the books anyways.
You absolutely hate lying. You are unable to knowingly tell a lie.
All right.
Oh, we're back to this. Okay.
Before.
I can't lie in all caps again.
Liar, liar, Pat's on fire.
Alright.
I would say, because we've had that before, there is another one that I think would be fucking great, and I would be willing to bestow instead if you would like.
It is DM's choice.
You can still lie. You gain the beauty of the gods as long as you view yourself in the mirror at least once a day. If not, your beauty will corrupt into necrotic horror.
Oh no. So does it have to be a mirror or can it be any reflective
Anything.
surface?
I'll give you anything reflective.
Okay, he did say they're stainless steel, so it's up to you if
Oh,
I
I'll
would
let
have
I'll let you
seen-
have it. I'll let you have it
Okay.
because there's. I'm sure that your very fancy chef's knife would also be relatively fucking shiny.
And what is it called again?
You
Blessing of the
gain-
Goddess?
You gain the beauty of the gods. You're just really fucking hot. You are the most
Beauty of the
gorgeous human
gods.
being you've ever seen.
So it's not a fake curse that will go away. It's a permanent effect.
It's not a permanent effect, but it lasts until I
Okay.
change my mind.
Gotcha. Okay, because I was gonna put it under my freaking character
permanent.
abilities.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, Sanji just kicks himself in the face to make him prettier because that's an ability he has.
Yep. Spoiler. But anyway,
Oh wait, no, now he really is Mr. 2.
so do I understand the beauty of the gods, or is it just other people perceive me as that way?
you can see it too.
Yeah, because I know I'm handsome. Like it's objective that
This
Ganta's
is-
a good looking dude.
You are now good looking in the same way that your food tastes good.
Okay.
Well, he
Luckily,
can't taste,
luckily,
so that's not saying much for him.
yeah. Luckily,
He's-
Ganta's not.
He's
not
handsome
pretentious.
Squidward.
Yeah.
Ganta is handsome
Like-
Squidward.
Yeah, luckily Ganta's not. Ganta's probably gonna have that whole like I've been working out at the gym for like a week and I can see the difference. Like, god damn, all right, cool, I'll take that. That's probably the most Ganta's gonna do, simply because Ganta's not pretentious. You guys would know, obviously.
Well, yeah, definitely not pretentious at all.
He says with severe sarcasm. So I feel like I'm hidden, and do I do the gnome and the chefs need to roll?
They've stormed off.
Okay, gotcha. And I will one last quick look at the kitchen. Like, oh, huh. Oh, damn, I am pretty hot. All right. Put that in my spink tank later. And because I have two books, I have the purple and the thicker black book. Which one is heavier?
Which one do you feel would technically be first?
It would be the purple.
Then the purple one's
We
heavier.
can talk meta later. The black
Okay.
book is
The black book's
significantly
more
different.
advanced.
Yeah.
So the purple book is heavier.
Okay. And I will flip over. It's kind of like if anyone's seen Zatch Bell, I know out there kind of dudes. If anyone's seen Zatch Bell, it's one of those I can't read anything until certain things happen.
As
It just looks like jumbled up runic letters.
That's so
But
dope.
yeah.
And as
but-
you flip through your book like this, you notice coming from the back, the pages are blank. Until you get to the first 3. And there, written in plain common, is a recipe.
So for your knowledge, DM, my chef's feat that we messed with is not in these books. So this
No.
will be the very first time that I could read something in this purple book.
I am aware.
I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll start from the back. Start flipping towards the front. I see some of the pages. Still can't read it. Still can't read it. Still can't read it. That one's blank. That one's blank. I won't say a word. I just immediately look around, and I have like this ridiculous, terrified look on my face. Like, I'm terrified.
Everyone's still paying attention to the drunk dragon.
I'm watching Lorvian twitch, which causes me to twitch.
And not the dragon yanking on the side of your head.
I feel her, but I'm just not paying attention.
I'm gonna like reach over and like pet Klick Klack on the back of her head and go, "Okay, come on, let's get you some food real quick." And I'm just gonna like appease her real quick.
It's again kind of like that like carrying the pissed off cat in air jail. But the little dragon tail is like she is obviously so excited about food. Like while Ganta's cooking, you give her some fucking like peanuts and she's just happy as a pig and shit, like cracking open the shells.
Exactly.
So
There's too much already going on today. Oh god, I'm exhausted.
after reading this recipe, I look around and it's probably very apparent that some of these ingredients are just not going to be here. Even though I know I've never been here before, I'd have to imagine these are ridiculously hard to come by ingredients. Some of these I've never even heard of. So I'm going to close the book, put it back in my satchel, and get to work on the stew that everybody asked for.
You're gonna see Laytherr come here and be like, "Are you looking for anything in particular?" As I'm like holding Klick Klack and opening the cooler to get her some like fruit and nuts.
Actually, mate, if I see a pantry. You did say you wanted me to make a stew with your mushroom. Do you have it in a solid form, or have you already ground all of it into powder?
Oh yeah, there's still like a little bag, and I'm gonna look around and go and just like kind of shake Klick Klack and get some more out.
It does work. A couple mushrooms fall out. Ganta, you probably have a solid handful.
Oh, this is more than enough, mate. If you'd like, I can have this up and ready in maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Oh, do you need meat? Any more veggies? Anything like that?
Oh no, everything. The pantry's got all the normal spices and seasonings that I'm comfortable with. I am gonna have to teach myself how to mess with these mushrooms. Do you have any kind of location that you keep your meat chilled?
As I point to the cooler I was just in.
That doesn't look like any kind of cooler that I'm aware of. Thank you.
It's powered by an ice dragon's heart.
You don't say. Ours
Either
is just
that or a
powered.
snow elf. I don't know.
Yeah, ours
one of
is.
their hearts.
It's a wooden pantry with an ice rune. That's the dragon. Oh, okay. Well, if
Swear if I hear that the burners are dealt with by fire genasi, I'm going to blow this place up.
Well, then you didn't hear anything.
You know, Mr. Hero, I'm gonna need you to let's set it to temperature for.
It gets too hot in the kitchen.
Well, with that being said, is there anything particular you guys want for sides? There's plenty of potatoes. There's some carrots. I could make some vegetables. I think there's a bin for some fruit. I can make some starches.
At the offer of food, Klick Klack's head perks up, and you just hear, "Will you make me mashed potatoes?"
Yes, little one. I'll never, even though you're weird and you get on my nerves, I will never turn down feeding somebody.
Mashed potatoes, and she just she's still under Layther's arm, but is doing her own little weird dance, and she's
Layther's
just kind of
dancing with her.
Does anybody else? I'm making a list.
As Laytherr and Klick Klack walk out, Ganta, what would be a good check to try to hear something?
Perception.
Then do that.
No Dragon Ball die. Fuck off. Natural 20.
Tea. Give me tea. Give me tea.
Hey! You hear Klick Klack go, "Don't forget to," and then it kind of just sounds like garbled noise, but you are able to kind of decipher that she's telling you to do something to the mushroom's skin in order to make it not psychedelic before you cook it.
Okay. I'll try my best to figure that one out. Ventura, you said you wanted tea. What kind of tea you want, mate?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne?
Yes.
Easy. Anyone else? What would you like to drink? Good to know, hero.
A tall glass of milk.
Milk, easy.
Hero, do you want just some seltzer water? We have that.
You
He doesn't know
hear
I'm lactose intolerant.
off in the background, milk! Because Klick Klack is mostly just mimicking Phil, but I don't know if Ganta would have a way of knowing that.
Probably not. I hear orders and I make them.
Okay.
All right, so far I've got Hawthorne tea for Luna. I've got milk for Laytherr and Klick Klack. How about you, Sanovian?
Something spicy, make it work.
Spicy. I can make that work.
Do you have to order like an asshole?
I got some bar nuts for you if you want some.
He's just being confident.
And you're gonna feel... You don't feel the peanut hit the side of your head as much as you see it fall 3 feet in front of Klick Klack, but she did her best.
Mr. Phil, hero, last chance.
Yeah, I ordered a tall glass of milk.
Milk for Mr. Phil.
Again, he doesn't know I'm lactose intolerant.
And hero.
I don't think he can remember orders. Lemonade.
1 star on help.
Lemonade for hero. All right, I'll get to work. And I get to work. I'm gonna have to roll for the mushroom part of the stew. Everything else is pretty basic.
Okay. Way I'd like to do the
It's all
mushroom part
high.
of the stew, based on... I'm gonna have you roll sleight of hand.
Mhm.
Based on how high you roll, your experience will dictate whether or not you got it.
Gotcha. All right. So it's mushrooms. I've done mushrooms before, but I know how we in real life know certain things still cook at different rates, even though they're part of the same family. So let's see. Is it sleight of hand? Pull in my character sheet. +5. That's 17.
There's a very thick skin that coats the top of these mushroom caps. You know how you break the woody parts off of an asparagus? You imagine it's kind of the same concept. These look like too tough to be pleasurable. The texture is weird. You can't imagine that the skin would be something you eat, even though you can see the gills on the underside are very soft. It seems like a very delicious mushroom. The skin does not look edible.
All right. I don't know if 17 wins or not, so I'm just going to use my experience. Start pulling the skin off, cut up the mushrooms into kind of like how they are on pizzas. Some of the half cut, and then some are going to be diced into cubes. Throw them in with the stew. It is going to be a brothy stew. And this is not book recipe. This is just something Ganta knows. It's going to be a very almost like a beef tenderloin stew with carrots, potatoes, a little bit of asparagus, salt, pepper, cayenne, a little bit of oregano on the mashed potatoes to give it a little bit of texture and some flavor. And you guys are going to be role-playing until Harley says that the meal is done, because I said out loud it's going to take me about 45 minutes to an hour to make this meal.
Klick Klack is now attempting to see how far she can throw different kinds of nuts.
Klick Klack, stop throwing the nuts everywhere.
You know, I think she's gonna get at least halfway to the and I'm gonna start setting down little serving bowls every 5 feet or so just to give her a target.
Are we
Oh,
betting on
she's
the
all for
Klack's
it.
accuracy?
You know,
Why do
It's
you
a-
wanna?
Sure,
I just
why not?
I just think it's something we could at least make a little bit of a game out.
So instead of using the fully functional casino that Ganta has already walked into, we're taking bets on the aim of a drugged up fairy dragon.
Basically.
Yeah, that sounds more entertaining.
So I'm gonna give her one roll just to see kind of where her spread is on a d20. Oh shit, where'd it go? She does not
Let's
make
go,
a
Klick Klack.
single fucking one. Like she's lucky if she gets these peanuts like maybe 3 to 4 feet. She doesn't even hit the first bowl.
Klack. Okay, go eat all the nuts that you threw on the ground now, please.
She dive bombs. This is a trash panda. It does not second question it, just dives bomb face first for the floor. And does surprisingly
Laytherr kinda,
well.
like, half-tossed her to it, too.
It's kind of like letting go of a cat.
You just hope that it lands on its feet.
Yeah, you just let it go and do your best. You tried.
You know, the more we hang out here, the less confidence I have in us getting things done.
Well, that's a pessimistic way to look at it.
It's a very negative point of view.
I have a very negative point of view on a lot of things. Has that not been clear?
Hero, you look like you could use a drink, and I'm gonna, like, pour a beer from the tap and be like, this one should be fine for you.
Hero's just gonna look at Laytherr just...
Would it make you feel better if I drank some first?
No, honestly, that would make me feel worse. Because I don't know what you're under the influence of at any point in time. It could be
will have you
nothing,
know I am
and that was...
stone cold sober.
That's also worse.
One does not drink of their own stock.
That is a fair point there.
Don't get high off your own supply. Is that what you're living by?
Basically.
Don't build from your own guild. That's a fact.
But I thought you said you built all of your house with granite.
I built my house, but I didn't use my guild.
Did you use your granite?
Well, of course I used my granite. I got the best granite.
I feel like we skipped a point.
I'm gonna walk up to Norvian and I'm gonna give him something to take the edge off of the drink that he got earlier. Be like, hey buddy, you look a little erratic. And I'm just gonna give him like some chamomile tea.
I will drink that, and what happens?
You just
Is it
shot-
actually what
you
it
just took a
says, or is it
shot?
Some other bonkers.
You just
Well, I
take a
thought it-
shot of chamomile tea. Just
I think it's a chamomile tea shot.
It's just straight up chamomile tea.
Okay.
Just, I love that your go-to spot is, okay, how are my friends drugging me this time?
Norvian, I don't think I should have to remind you this, but you sip tea. You don't chug it all in one mouthful. Kind of defeats the purpose of relaxing with a cup of tea.
You know how high elf royalty drinks tea, do you?
I don't give a fuck how high elf royalty drinks tea.
How high elf
Those are
tea
all
drinks
words there, Mr.
royalty.
Hero. Those are definitely all words. Just switch them around a little bit.
We are about
Purple
efficiency
dyslexia.
here.
You know what? What you want, Norvian? Just do it. We're there.
All right, Norvian, now that you've come down a little bit, do you want to try another drink?
Sure.
Yeah, Mr. Norvian.
Yeah.
Roll a d8 for me, my
Yes.
friend.
Yes, Phil. Hold on, Phil. Yes. What is it?
Yeah, okay, so I know I told you to try to embrace some of the common traditions. However, I may have forgot to mention it. There's a little thing, it's a rhyme that we used to say to some of the folks in my area called stranger danger. Now, when the nice man offers you alcohol and drugs, you don't have to take. Also, we're not supposed to get into his magical walk side, but we're here.
The fact that the audio keeps cutting out makes it better.
All the drinks I've had, but I picked up half of what you said. So I heard strangers and accept drinks. So I'm gonna grab a drink.
No.
Yes.
That's my boy.
What'd you roll,
Father,
buddy?
help!
Oh, I actually got to roll
Brother,
it.
help.
8.
An
Oh
eight?
no!
Oh no.
That's the throw
roll
up
con save
drink.
for me.
Oh
On
god.
save. Don't be a lightweight.
It's a
Klick Klack.
low. It's a low DC.
Oh
But-
no, I rolled a 1. So hold on, I gotta do the sound.
Oh.
So I think I have to take a well, should I feel like I kind of have to take a fake curse for this because I don't want to look like a total.
You don't want to start just
Lightly.
violently
everywhere.
vomiting.
There's no long-term effects if you throw them out.
Okay,
You
you
just
know
vomit.
what? I'll just leave it because I do already have another fake curse coming and I'd like to keep it to one at a time. So
That's fair. A ration
Yeah,
those
well,
fake
he's
curses.
While he's doing that,
So-
Harley, I sent you the first recipe on Discord.
Perfect, thank you. So, Norvian,
Thanks.
as you shoot this down, you recognize this is the same lime green drink that Hero had got. You shoot this down so confidently. You're doing great. You sit back. It's got a pleasantly citrusy flavor that rapidly begins to turn to the flavor of sour milk.
do I vomit as well?
And suddenly you feel it rising and begin to hurl your guts up.
All right. So
I don't know if I have to roll performance for this, but I would like to stand in the corner and mock Norvian as close to his actual voice as I possibly can.
You
Can't seem
do
to hold your liquor over there, can ya?
give me a
I'm going to-
performance because you are
Yeah.
attempting to mimic.
I'm just press the digitation. Be like, Jesus, you guys, God.
I'm gonna-
That would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you're spot fucking on. Like, it is uncanny how accurate this is.
You don't know how the high elves like to drink. You can't hold your liquor. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Norvian.
So I'm sorry I said you couldn't handle your drink, but you still don't know how we drink tea.
It didn't pick up on the mic, but just the incredulous groan that I heard from the other room, that was magical.
know-
Thank you, boys.
You know, I am this close to teleporting you out of this walking house.
I'm gonna look at Ventura and be like, "Hey, buddy, do you want some of those mushrooms I ground up?"
You bet.
No,
I'm
it's
just
the-
gonna do. I'm gonna do 2 lines on the table.
I knew it. I
was
knew
waiting for
it.
If you weren't, I was gonna do it.
I knew
Ventura?
it.
Ventura,
And here's a straw.
go ahead and roll a con save for me.
Oh my god.
All right, let's do this.
You know, I swear here soon we're gonna find out how a noble fucking high elf screams.
13.
Pardon?
13.
He is gone.
This is like you've just done, like, so you've eaten the mushroom, you've eaten about what would be 1 dose, and you were relatively obliterated. What did I say? I know you wrote it down. There's like 2 doses per mushroom for a small-sized creature. This feels like you've eaten 3 mushrooms.
And it's concentrated too.
6
The room
doses
just
of-
zooms out. I feel like
Hey,
I'm just
guy,
a
are
big
you
expanse.
feeling okay?
While at the
Everything's
same
just
time-
in slow motion.
I can't see me loving nobody but you.
Oh hey, there's a cat.
Yep.
Just like flowers blooming around.
Y'all ever seen that video on YouTube
I feel like
from
we
way
should-
back when Pikachu on acid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like we should we just point him towards the kitchen? He seems to respond well to Ganta.
No, we're just gonna sit him down here in this booth with a coloring book and. All right,
Here's a
buddy.
Klick
When you
Klack,
come
here's
down,
a coloring
we're gonna
book.
Just drooling a little
Here's
bit.
some orange
like-
juice.
All right, buddy. When you come down, we're gonna go hit the casino, but you gotta bring it down again after a little bit.
Klick Klack has devolved into just staring dead straight ahead at the wall.
Oh, what a party we have.
Lord, we're a mess.
Everyone's on
You know what, just
so many
for-
drugs.
Just for shits and giggles, Kara's just gonna be like, I need to get away from all of you, and open a door.
D8.
Where's my D8? There it is.
Sorry, she almost stepped on my laptop, which would have stopped the recording.
I got a 3.
You got a 3? That's once again the casino.
Let's go. I'm gonna go gamble. Anybody want to join me? All right.
Are we going to also leave the 18-year-old unattended in a casino?
Yeah, straight.
I'm not there. You guys can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna give Hero 2 silver to play with on my behalf.
Hiro just has 2 house tokens in his hand.
All right. What are my options of gambling? Because I'm doing this now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Threw the list together right before game, so I don't actually have any casino games prepped.
There is a form of blackjack. There's dice. There is
So
roulette,
Nate, dealer's
and
choice.
there
I
is
guess
jackrabbit racing.
No, we're not doing racing. Racing has not gone well for me.
Yeah, there's random plugs flying at times when we go race. It's a strange thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
and-
don't.
And there's also rhinoceros beetle wrestling too.
I'm gonna go play blackjack, I guess.
Clarification question there on the rhinoceros beetle wrestling. Are the beetles wrestling each other, or are we wrestling the beetles? Because I could beat a rhinoceros beetle.
If you think so.
No, there's some fake bullshit going on.
you walk in, Phil, and there is a pen that is honestly, you're surprised it fits in the hut, much less in this room. There's obviously some kind of bigger on the inside shit going on here.
Hard is.
As you see
Terrible CGI.
you see what looks to be a regular beetle the size of a rhinoceros.
Yeah, now I see where the. Okay, they. Yeah,
Side
no,
note,
that's
While I
on
was
me.
doing all this stuff, did anybody take a fake curse?
No.
No.
I could have sworn somebody said they took a fake curse because I didn't take
I
that
was
time.
going to
No,
take
he was
one,
taking
and I
one.
did not.
Okay.
He
that's what I heard
rescinded.
then.
And speaking
Yeah.
of, as Phil is pondering the size of this beetle in front of him, Ganta dinner should be about 5 minutes from ready.
I'm gonna risk it all. Risk my 2 tokens
Alright,
on
You guys do
blackjack.
that. I'll be right back. I use the bathroom.
alright,
If
Hero.
you'd like, we can
This
take
is
a
your
quick
first
break.
card.
Okay.
That's your first card. And that's your second card. Do you hit or stay?
Hit me.
Oh, and dealer shows this.
Damn.
No, hit me. 100%.
Hit you. You have an ace. It's either a 1 or an 11.
Yep,
One or...
yep. Yeah. Hit me.
Hit me. Laytherr just full on punches
Hit
here.
me.
Okay.
You said
So you're either at a 6 or a 16.
Would
Yep,
Laytherr
hit
be more of a straight punch kind
Okay.
of guy?
I'm staying.
Staying.
Or would
What's
Laytherr be like a closed fist punch kind of guy or an open-handed bitch slap kind of guy?
No, white gloves.
Depends on the mood. He'd either Bugs Bunny it or he'd like Falcon
Abuse,
punch.
discipline.
I can.
All right, what does the dealer got? 19. Dealer stays on anything above a 17.
Yep. So you win. You win
Doubled
2
my money.
tokens.
Go ahead and
Yeah, I
roll.
doubled it.
Roll on the D100 Fey tokens chart.
Oh, okay. I have 4 tokens. Can I roll 4 times?
No, you won once.
77.
If you choose to cash in a token, you would receive, you said it was 70 what?
7.
77. Fuck are my trinkets? A pinwheel whirligig that spins even when there's no wind.
I don't want it. I don't know why. I just
Thought someone had that. Too.
And this little piggy cried "wee" all the way home.
no, just because I mean this is meta here, but just for the moment later on where I'll be like, oh, I can tell you where the wind's coming from, and just hold it up and be like, oh, wait a minute. Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
You want to do it again?
Am I becoming a gambling addict?
Yes.
I guess
You
so.
are.
You
They
want to
left-
bet?
All right. That's your first card.
Okay.
Dealer shows king.
Okay.
This is your second card.
Oh my god.
I'll stay.
Okay. Dealer shows 13.
Dealer hits.
Dealer gets an ace. 14.
Dealer hits.
Bust.
Double it up.
Yeah, his luck.
Go it again. Doubling it up.
And as Hero is quickly developing a gambling addiction, dinner is ready.
Guys, gather around Ganta's table.
Isn't it Layther's table?
Ganta has a nice ring. Let's go.
Klick Klack
Sir,
is
this was my
still.
bar, but thank you for food.
Wait, now everyone take a seat, and we're gonna go ahead and say grace.
All right.
Excuse me,
All right.
Master
Grace.
Chef, do you mind if I ask some of your sous chefs for assistance setting the table?
DM, could I
Yep.
just roll twice on the Fey thing so that way I can get 2 trinkets?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 65 and a 10.
65. Tiny wooden lute with cat hairs for strings.
Okay.
10. Salt shaker shaped like a wizard's tower.
Okay. Cool.
Klick Klack
I'll take those.
has currently found one of the pinwheel whirligigs and is sitting there in the corner, just going, "This is the best thing ever." And because she's 2 feet tall, it's most of her. Like, she's almost the same size as this pinwheel. She's just like, she's watching the colors.
As we walk out of the casino, I'm gonna toss Ganta the salt shaker. Be like, present for you.
Oh, actually, it's really nice. Actually, thank you.
So now you have a wizard tower shape. No.
Put it in his butt.
Yeah. Now you have a wizard tower shaped salt shaker. Here you go, bud.
As long as it's got a flared base, it's okay.
Yeah, as long as it's a flared
Flared, not
Shake
flared.
it like a salt shaker.
wizard tower salt shaker with flared base. Done.
If anyone doesn't understand that joke, please just Google it. We will not be explaining it.
When
Right.
a
For the
daddy
love
and a
of
daddy
God.
love each other very much.
For the love of God, Google it.
So I'm gonna retract that asking for help situation. Instead, I'll just as everyone's gathering around the table, I'll bring out the trays of drinks for everybody.
Layther's helping you.
Ventura, you have your hawthorn tea. Laytherr, Klick Klack and Phil a nice tall tankard of milk, and Norvian
Define
you
tall,
have
please.
Proportional.
About a foot.
No, it wouldn't be proportional because Ganta just does.
Coward.
About a
Yeah,
foot.
basically what Nate's holding up. Everyone has that as far as size goes. So that's gonna be it's a big boy thing for
Nate,
Klick Klack.
how tall would you say that cup is?
It's a
Uh,
stonely.
It's a foot and 2 inches, I think.
Yeah,
So
that's half the
she's
size of Klick Klack.
Half the height of Klick Klack. She tries to just bend over and put her face in the top.
She's just a kitten with a milk bowl. Just
Yeah, she's trying to figure out another way to do it. And you know what? The brain cell isn't brain selling, so she's working with the 2 that she has.
Layther's gonna give her a big straw. He's just gonna pull it out of his like back pocket and just be like,
I was really hoping
"Here you
you'd
go,
say,
Klick Klack."
I'm gonna hold your legs.
Just baptize her in milk.
I was
Norby and-
honestly imagining Phil pulling out like the crazy straw goggles.
Swirly straw.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
Norvian, you
fuck
have
it.
the equivalent of a
I want
spiced
that.
rum without the rum,
Oh,
like a Jack and Coke without the Jack, but it tastes
So,
like
yeah.
it.
Thank you.
And
have a
Hero, you've got a sweet but slightly tart lemonade. Words, Hero.
I just want to see how long the silence was going to go on. You gave everybody a drink, and I knew you were waiting for me for some reason.
No, I was just going down what I wrote down.
I know, and I was just like paused, and I was like, how long is this gonna?
I saw Harley, and she
for?
was like, "Sweetie, it's on you, baby. Don't. You're holding up the show. You big fucking dumb idiot." So,
Alright.
give me just a second, and I will bring down everyone's food. I'll pop back into the kitchen, and I'll grab this massive. It's not really like a cauldron. It's like a
A stock pot type thing.
yeah, it's like a stock pot that you would put like a turkey in for deep frying when you're in the boonies. So it's a big old fucking pot.
Well, he's
so-
gone. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Good. I said, well, he's gone. I'm gonna lean over to Phil and be like, so what are the chances that this mushroom soup gets us high?
Well, considering it's Mr. Ganta cooking, there wasn't mushroom for. It's a good 1 in 4.
Fucking love it.
Gone. Just cooking, and it's a 1 in 4. Gotcha.
So I'll bring in, and it'll just plop down. Like I'm a full grown man. I'm not a strong full grown man, so it's got some heft to it for me. So I'll plop it down, pop back in the kitchen one more time, and grab all like the side stuff and a nice kitty plate sized version of mashed potatoes for Klick Klack. And I'll start. I'll take the ladle and put down the bowls. Go ahead.
How pretty did Ganta make the mashed potatoes look?
Oh, so this is if the DM allows, anything that Ganta makes as far as preparation, it would be the best that Ganta could do.
Got you.
Like
So
this is
it
his profession. So whatever you think in your mind as far as profession goes, like this is profession.
So it is just immaculately plated as well.
Yeah, he's been doing this since he was a kid. He's figured out how to make pretty taste good and good be pretty.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And then I'll give everyone their bowls and their plates. It's a big heaping plate of mashed potatoes, asparagus, some dinner rolls, little side dishes in case anybody wants to dip anything, a little thing of butter. And he'll grab a ladle, start filling up everyone's bowls. And once he's done with that, he'll do like the whole like waiter thing where he puts his hands behind his back and right. So honestly, this is the first full party meal we've ever had before. So please dig in. Tell me what you think.
You're a member of the party. You have to eat with us.
I will. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning first and turn off all the burners and make sure everything's good to go, and then I'll jump in. But please,
Layther's gonna.
Made it so pretty!
me! And
Yes,
you look
and
over,
I made it for you.
and Klick Klack, like the lower jaw is going. She looks like she's about to cry.
Go
And
ahead.
This feels wrong, but I'm doing it
Would you
anyway.
like me? Would you
Klick
like me?
Klack takes a very small dragon handful of mashed potato.
No, hold on. Wait. Klick Klack. Here. Will this make you feel better? Nope. Hold on. Give me that. Hand it here. Yeah, there we go. Put it back in the plate.
Oh.
Yep. There we go. Good little one. Right. I promise. No.
Klick Klack. Nope.
Okay, and it's gone.
I'm gonna grab a little napkin and just dab at Klick Klack's mouth. Now, Klick Klack, we have these things called utensils. I'm gonna chin up. Here we
She's fighting you the whole way.
Look,
you guys
Klack, you have two dads.
What is it to gently boop the snoot of a dragon, lovingly but sternly?
I'm
You do
gonna
a good
say
job.
go ahead and do it. Because it's
Alright.
not meant to deal damage. It's just a
Mr. Phil, you have this. I've got the rest of the table to prepare.
Oh
So,
no, you don't.
please.
Come here.
Oh, I'm almost done. I promise.
The minute
I'll go
you
ahead
bop her
and-
on the nose, she just stops moving, stares straight ahead, kind of falls on her butt, and just holds the straw and starts drinking the milk, sitting right next to Phil. It's like he just kind of factory reset her.
Reset button.
Here you go. You see, you got such a lovely face. You can't mashed potatoes any which way you.
You're still
Mr.
breaking up so bad, dude. It's almost like if your your headphones Bluetooth, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, it's almost like when you move, it's almost like a cable's connection's not working weird, but like it's Bluetooth, so I don't know. But yep. So I'll finish everyone's bowls, and I'll stand off to the side, and I'll wait for everyone to start digging in.
Layther's gonna look over towards the kitchen and say, "Kitchen off, please," and the door's just gonna shut.
How did that work?
Clap on.
It's my bar.
No, you can't clap. It's gonna throw off big chat.
Oh yeah, you can't do that.
Quick, everybody wave.
Yeah, editor chat's gonna get pissed.
Klick Klack,
Um,
to the minute you put the bowl in front of her, she's still like the chin's still kind of going, and she's going to look over at Phil, spoon, mouth, look over at Phil, spoon, mouth, and just wait for him to be not paying attention.
Oh, it's probably like 3 or 4 spoon bites in, where I start tucking into my own.
And she
Do we
just,
know how old Klick Klack is?
you don't.
Okay. Okay.
I will say
there's
for-
grass on the field.
For
It
the
was
meta,
likely that she's older than me.
yeah, for the meta, she's probably the equivalent of between 25 and 30. But because she's lived the entirety of her life kind of by herself, she's not had to do things like
Yeah.
develop impulse control.
Yeah. So none of the player,
So
like the players know, the characters don't.
yeah, to the players, she's an adult. Don't worry. To the characters, good fucking luck.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna finish setting everybody's food and do the. So what do you guys think?
Can I roll perception to catch Klick Klack try to sneak past Phil?
Yeah.
And wait. All right, that is a character sheet. Did I forget my modifier? I'm a good player.
He's such a good boy.
That is a 19.
She rolled a 5, so I don't think she beats you.
Okay, fantastic. Is she about to try to grab a handful of mashed potatoes again?
No, she face plants into her bowl of stew.
Can I catch her beforehand?
Athletics or sleight of hand, DMs?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Well, not like catch her like with my hand. I mean, like, do I see her preparing?
Oh,
to
you
break
physically see her before she does.
as I could see the thought cross her face, Hero's gonna look over her and be like, "You know, you're gonna grow stronger if you eat like the rest of us and not slam your face into food."
Persuasion.
Hey, that.
Well, he's got a point there. If you want to grow up to be, you gotta make sure to kind of. I'd like to give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I get a bardic inspiration. Cool. I don't know.
Oh, well, you know there.
You're gonna grow up to be.
You had like
All
a
right.
whole sentence and it was only the beginning we heard.
That would be a. I'm just gonna use it, even though I really didn't need it. That's gonna be a 29.
Sorry, it was a 30.
Darn, it wasn't a 30. Come on, man.
Look, I gotta. I have an expertise in persuasion. I didn't need it.
Honey,
Yes.
Klick Klack's not that smart, baby boy.
Like, I didn't need it. It's fine.
Her wisdom
why I'm
is
just
10,
lying.
and that's like being generous.
So she believes me. is
Oh
what we're
God,
s-
yes. She goes, but does use the spoon, even though it is the same spoon for her stew and her mashed potatoes. But she does
Hey.
use a spoon the entire time.
We just don't need to leaf blower her into any more trees, okay?
As Laytherr is literally just grabbing the bowl and
Why Layther's not that strong. He's magically powerful, but he's not strong.
Well, I don't know. I heard he can shatter bones.
Yeah.
With a spell.
Oh yeah.
Just
And so
PTSD
Norvian sees Hero and Phil and everything lecturing about the food, so Norvian makes a conscious effort to eat in the most pretentious way possible.
Son of a bitch.
Back, pinky up when he drinks, just the most obnoxiously formal way you can think of.
Oh, you just fucked up. Hero's gonna turn over to Norvian and be like, see, that's how I imagined high elves would drink tea.
Yeah, well, it's not.
This is dinner,
Oh, but
not
you
tea.
are now.
This is
All
not
right.
tea, yeah.
This isn't
everyone
tea.
eats. So everyone, because of my feet, fuck off. Everyone gets. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. I read that wrong. I was about to say everyone gets 12 temporary hit points. That's not right.
Pneumonia.
Everyone gets 6 temporary hit points.
nice.
Even Klick Klack.
Yeah.
You know, for the funnies, Chad, I could do it.
Do
I'm
it.
not going.
We cannot.
Do it. Do it for the funnies.
We cannot. So
No.
I take it you all liked it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Why don't? Come on, you need to eat too.
Mr. Ganta, I have a question.
What's that little one?
Why haven't you eaten anything yet?
I got a lot on my mind, and I wanted to make sure that this was right. I haven't been in my environment for what seems to be a long time, and I just honestly just wanted to bask in it.
Well,
just
it's
wanted to
really,
relish
really,
it.
really, really good. You did such a good job.
Oh, thank you, little one. I'll make you anything you want.
Will you taste the potatoes?
And she holds up just like a dragon handful of potatoes. She's not gotten the hang of silverware whatsoever.
Of course I will, and I'll dip my finger into this little tiny little mash of potatoes, and
It's like her paw, like the entirety of her hand with the fingers is probably the size of this candle lid.
I will take my finger and I'll eat a bit.
Perception.
Yep. I was trying to figure out Klick Klack's response, but I guess, yeah, everyone would need to roll perception. Klick Klack is going to choose to fail because she's absolutely not focused on that. She just
Yeah,
wants...
that she has no idea.
Wait, why
Yeah,
am I
she's
even
in-
rolling? I don't need perception, actually. I'm the only one who doesn't.
Yep. Hero's the only one that knows. Phil might.
Oh, that's an idea.
30-20.
Laytherr about to have
Looks like I got to roll deception to see if I can hide my shit. I wasn't going to until I heard that fucking dirty 20. God damn it!
Silvery bar. I'm just kidding.
Did you roll a 2?
No.
Category.
Hey, curse.
You gotta,
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You all look at me as fucking Squidward God mode.
Yeah, no, he's fucking hot.
When we cut.
Well, that
No,
doesn't
no.
change anything. I've always thought you were a handsome young man.
Well, thank you.
His
I
hair
roll-
is flowing. He appears to be what Sanji thinks he is.
Yeah.
Where's that wind coming from as it's flowing?
Well, yeah, you see Buddy over there with the nice flow. He's over here on the straight
Yeah, like
cut
that.
and top cheddar.
I've got like a constant thaumaturgy going on behind me.
You're gonna see Hero try to step behind him to see if his wind hair blows. No? The fuck?
For anyone
I'm
who's,
gonna leaf blower the hair just to get the wind effect.
for anyone who's trying to roll insight on me, I rolled an 8.
Can I roll to get insight on him? Or is that not a thing?
That's
can't-
what Harley was saying. If you
No,
guys
no,
want to roll,
Inside, not insight.
oh, you're stupid.
Hurtful.
I mean, honestly, if you rolled persuasion well enough.
I do have a +5 and advantage.
And guidance.
Don't tempt me. So
We're gonna have some synergy.
I have +6 and guidance and inspiration.
So everyone that beats an 8, meets an 8 or is above an 8, you can see. It's kind of like there's no reaction, but that's the thing that pings in your head. All of you are eating this amazing meal, and it tastes amazing. Klick Klack is shit. This is Phil's first time eating one of Ganta's actual meals. Like, you guys can attest to Ganta's skill.
Oh, Phil, I should let
And
you know,
Ganta's-
when you take a bite of this, it is like melt in your mouth. The hands down, the best thing you have ever tasted. Like, this is an orgasm on a fucking plate.
And Ganta has no reaction, which is pinging.
I'm gonna roll an insight there.
What's your insight, Phil?
Gotta beat a 7.
Give me a quick second here. Buddy with the flow over here, just straight on the glass, hitting top cheddar, pot of macaroni.
What even was that word salad?
I'm just
It
saying
was a
with
pasta salad, from what I'm gathering.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna rip one right from the Twitter Twine biscuits, it's a whole thing there.
So good.
It's so good. I don't want
good.
it. I don't want it to stop. He'll do
I
a
don't
thing,
want-
nothing, and then it's like that telephone effect when you're in a tunnel.
No, Remus,
So
I
good.
need you to understand, because we heard
Oh my
something
God.
that made sense. Absolutely nothing. Twitter time biscuits.
It makes it so much better. 'cause, like, there's no.
This is the one episode I need you to watch, because you're gonna be
Oh,
sitting
man.
here.
I'm gonna
hearing
tell
what we're
you.
hearing.
I'm gonna tell you how to fix your home. All right. The first thing you gotta do is slap it with a pudding cup. Strippers,
Lickety-doo, lickety-da, dingle-dungle, pingle-pangle.
pingle pangle dungle nungle.
It's gonna be our entire fucking session, by the way.
White people don't do this, but
And with that,
And then this
while
is the
our
problem we have.
characters are eating their stew, let's take a quick 10-minute break and then wrap this up, because I know don't want to keep everyone too late, and I said this was going to be a quick session.
YMCA.
Wave.
Here's things we get.
it's still the funniest and easiest way for me to find our spot to go back in. Is fucking wave to enter to chat. And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
We are back.
back.
Everyone is digging into their stew. Klick Klack is begrudgingly using her spoon the entire time, except when she full fists a thing of mashed potatoes and holds it up to Ganta, who does take a bite. She, as someone of below average intelligence, It's just ecstatic, and she's so happy, and she's doing the happy little tappy toes because she's sharing something that brought her joy with Ganta, and that makes her happy.
You feel the joy, Ganta.
I do. I'll look over at Klick Klack. It's delicious. Thank you, little one. Now you need to eat so you can get big and strong.
Ow.
There you go. Yep.
With the spoon.
That's a thing. Yep. With the spoon, preferably. But it's all right. I'll clean up the mess when everything is done.
I'm gonna slowly raise my leaf blower and then just put it back down.
Not yet, Phil. Not yet.
You can see
Wait,
Klick
Phil,
Klack
weren't
over
you
there
rolling
trying to
insight
get
on
the
Ganta?
Yeah, Phil was rolling inside on Ganta. I'm still waiting for that number.
Oh, that's a 16.
Yeah, everyone who rolled 8 or higher, you could see nothing. But that's the thing that it should register, is there should be something, but there's not.
Klick Klack is gone, and she's just going to very quietly settle down and start licking mashed potatoes off of her paw before finishing eating her dinner with a spoon.
Laytherr,
Yes.
could you point me in the direction of the library?
I'm going to look around. Go.
Why
Yeah,
don't we
it
just
should be
get
right over
Phil
there.
to
for
do
you.
it? Phil seems to know the plan.
I'll go right in the direction that Laytherr spoke, towards the library.
Remember, it's based off. And it's just gonna trail off for a second.
As I'm just like, yep, I'll keep that in mind.
Hero's gonna have a look on his face of like when your dad's talking too much to your friends when they're over at the house.
Dad, stop embarrassing me in front of my
Ugh.
friends. And
know this
I'll go presumably into the library that Laytherr pointed it out.
Can I follow Ganta?
Are you trying to not get seen?
Oh, I don't care if I get seen.
Okay, then you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I'd like to fly. I want to fly away.
If you can figure out how to make that happen, roll for it.
believe I can fly.
Glad you're
So
bringing
I
me
get
back.
to the door. I don't know
Watch
if
out
it's
for
the
some piss
library.
everywhere.
I'm just going
Oh,
where
yeah.
Laytherr told me.
D8.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'll say
D8.
at advantage because you've been here for a little bit.
I don't know what advantage is on a D8.
Roll it twice.
Twice and hope you hit the library.
4 and 2. I don't think either one of those is a library.
Well, you found the kitchen again.
You found the kitchen again.
Everything shut off. All the
on
burners
that-
are down.
On that on the one with the kitchen, I'll just walk in the kitchen and just close the door behind me.
Well, the 2 is a sitting parlor. It's like a very nice, very like think old money gentleman's club, but without the weird skeeviness.
I wouldn't have even seen the number 2 room. I would have seen
Okay.
the kitchen and be like, fucking Laytherr, and I'll just shut the door behind me.
Okay.
Shut the door in Phil's face.
Oh, I have no idea if he's behind me, so I just shut the door. Do I hear it?
Do you hear it?
I don't know. I don't know how this game works.
These doors are magically changing.
That's
so-
fair.
these
Yes,
doors
you
keep
can hear it.
changing.
Yes, you can hear it.
I can hear it.
Housekeeping.
Scout cookies for sale.
I'll ignore it.
Ouch.
I'll ignore it. I will. I'll look at the kitchen. None of you guys can see this. This is mostly for the audience. But I'll hear the knocking on the door. I'll ignore it. I don't think
Tis
there's a
some visitor,
lock.
nothing more.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lock or anything on the door. I would imagine not. And I see the kitchen. It's empty. All the burners are off.
It's miraculously clean, by the way.
Miraculously cleaned. And Ganta drops to his knees and starts crying.
What did I tell you?
He'll pull out the purple book. He'll just mindlessly flip through the pages. And
Every
he'll just-
single page, except for the 3 pages that contain the spell, blank.
He's just gonna
he's just gonna keep doing it. He's gonna sit on the ground on his knees and just start crying. And he'll do that for until somebody comes in. He's just gonna sit there and just keep doing it.
I'm gonna give it a good 20 count.
Phil, do you want in there?
Give me a sec. I'm just
Or
gonna.
did you want to go to the actual library? I can walk you to the library.
Oh no, I needed to speak to Mr. Ganta for a moment. That's all.
Oh, well, if that's the case, and I'm just gonna walk over, open the door to the kitchen, shove you in there, and shut the door behind you, and let it disappear.
Did you just yeet my players into the nether sphere?
I mean,
Kind
I've
of.
done it.
Am I in the same room as Ganta?
I will say because for some reason you pulled off the kitchen on the first try last time. Yes, you are in the same room as Ganta, but Ganta is kind of around the corner, so I will say you can hear him, you cannot see him yet.
It's like a soft cry, but yeah, you get the sense that I'm in the room.
On the sidebar, I'm gonna look over at Laytherr and been like, you learned that from me. It was a good move, wasn't it?
I'm gonna get really
Love you,
close to
Spencer.
I'm gonna get really close to Hero, and in kind of an unhinged way, be like, "Do you want to see what's between the doors?"
When you put it like that, no, but Azul might.
I volunteer as tribute.
All right, Ventura, drink this first.
I doubt it.
It's just whiskey.
Okay.
Oh,
I
now
doubt
it's
it.
just whiskey.
And I'm gonna walk over to another door, and I'm gonna just open it halfway and say, "No rooms, please," and then open it all the way.
What do they see?
What do we see?
I would say you see basically like a swirling purple and black, between space. You see the other doors along the area.
The
but
Shadow Realm.
None of them are open.
So while the boys are going on this weird interdimensional adventure, Layther's Lovecraftian horror trip, let's go back and see Ganta and Phil on the material plane, please.
Well, Mr. Ganta, that was a hell of a spread there. Gotta say, I haven't eaten like that since sophomore.
It never gets off.
And one of the things I learned is you can make some interesting things out of some odd ingredients.
Oh man. Oh god.
Not
Please
only
never
that,
stop.
the odd thing about it, and I'm gonna say, Laytherr, is there alcohol in this city?
There's cooking wine and some vodka for sauces and stuff.
In a sitting room?
No, you're in the
You're in the
kitchen, baby.
We're
You're
in the kitchen.
Oh, I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ganta,
Fair enough, that'll work.
Ganta elected for the kitchen.
Wunderbar. I'm gonna grab a whole thing of cooking. I'm guessing it's like a white sherry.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna pour a bottle thing. I'm just gonna up in the bottle and just, I've often found that the cooks I used to deal with, and after some time, they lost their passion for craft. And that's when things got real dicey for their dishes. Pun intended. Now, the downside to that is, of course, their craft suffered. But the upside, I would say, is they had nowhere to go but up. I say that to say this. You seem to have forgotten how and what your actual purpose as a cook is. If you limit yourself to just your senses, you have lost already. I guess the main point is a question at the end. How would you describe the taste of an orange? And I'm gonna set one orange on the counter and sort of leave with that. Now I'm gonna go find the two doodle dads that are havoc. Let me know when you remember how an orange tastes.
It never gets old.
Mr. Phil,
Yes, Mr. Ganta.
I'll hold up the book over my shoulder. You don't understand what it says, but there's stuff on it now. I can read it. They're finally speaking to me.
I'm gonna go and stand next to him so I can see a little better.
But I don't know what it's gonna taste like, mate. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if I can make it. What if I can't do it? What if I can't make it right? What if I'm gonna hurt somebody with this? I don't know what it does.
Mr. Ganta, the taste of an orange never changes. Neither does the path of what's right, the path of what's wrong. But, much like any dish, it's best eaten together. Family style. Come on, you lump. And I'm gonna try to gently, bring him to his...
Is Ganta let this happen, or would you like an athletics check?
I'll close the book. Dry my tears. Then,
Oh, here. It's a hanky, it's monogrammed.
then also in real life too. I get into character so much. And I'll stand up and walk out the door.
You see the rest of the group fighting off whatever tentacled horror is coming out of the open door. As
Bad
Klick
chicken
Klack is
bar. Bad chicken bar.
as Klick Klack is wielding the same spoon that she used to finish the mashed potatoes as a goddamn sword, completely ignoring the warhammer that she has back near her backpack. Door closes. Everyone seems fine for the moment. As things start to calm, Ganta, can you roll a quick perception check for me?
Dang. I need to be an actor.
Tears are real today.
Perception, 19.
As you see, when Klick Klack thinks no one's looking, she takes that spoon and slips it into a pouch hanging from her belt. Everything finally seems calm. As Laytherr leads you all to your various rooms. You each get your own room. Klick Klack opts to sleep, just limbs all over the floor right in front of the fire, as your party enjoys its first long rest. And that is where we will end our session.